Fake the handoff initially. Now Sharpie draws the big Maluach, and he's got great length. Nice step in by James. He got in front of Roberts.
Oh, what great defense. What a nice scheme.
James will send it to Knipple. 18-15 Blue Devils. Under 6 minutes to go first half. Flag, the cover. Maluach! Big finish and a foul.
How about the
Alabama Crimson Tide. These are the key windows here with Cooper Flag on the bench. He won't be there long. Knipple running with Maluach, and what a setup. Two-man gain. Knipple. Duke by 11. 5.5 to go first half. That stopped the 12-3 Duke run. And now Proctor looking for Maluach, who delivers one.
Different personnel on the floor, hence you're going to get a different shot profile from the Crimson Tide.
Knipple, and up top to Maluach, secures it, trying to get himself some room, and does. Pylon. A reaction to the crowd. It's a 6-point game. You know Alabama's not going to stop shooting.
You know, but Brian, how big is it taking the momentum in the second half scoring? And then Duke comes right back, but first.
Duke's lead is 6 with the ball. 4.5 minutes into this second half. Knipple, 11 first half points, and he sets up Maluach. Had to put it up a lot higher than he was comfortable with. Cooper Flag with his first points of the half. Ball in his hands. Diabate stays with him. Trying to get the ball to Proctor. Proctor lost the handle. And right into the hands of Maluach. The Final Four. And they're rolling with a 1 seed. And finish the year AP number 1 in the polls as well.
I just want to know who okayed the coloring on them.
Maluach trying to set up.
6 points is nothing. This is 2 possessions. Let's start on defense and turn it into some easy looks.
Love gets up the first shot. Thank you, Allie. Misses the 3. And here comes Duke. First possession of this second half. A trip to the Elite Eight is on the line. Alabama is awaiting. Alabama had a record-setting 3-point shooting game, taking down BYU in the first one tonight. Knipple leaves it up top, and Maluach with a...
Communication creates chemistry that creates consistency. And that's what they've been all year. And I'll put Florida in that same kind of boat. Those 2 teams with the 3 seeds.
Can I throw another C in there?
Go ahead.
Cooper. He leaves it for Maluach.
Learn, connect, have an impact early in the season as well. When all the shine was on Cooper Flag. That just shows how good Knipple is.
Flag again!
Possession game. The key is, can you get the stops right now consecutively and make it pay off on the offensive end?
Again, Maluach inside. Baseline closes. Oh, nice little left-handed jump hook. And Flag pulls it back. Flag on to work. No foul, Maluach.
at him with that physicality. Great experience for Maluach.
Again, listed at 6'7", Norchad O'Meara, native of Nicaragua. 10 points, 6 rebounds inside. The smash by Maluach. Checking in, replacing Rob Wright. 10:15 to play.
Gillis on the floor, Final Four last year.
Knipple lob it. Slam by Maluach. We're down to 3:40 remaining. O'Meara on the bench for Baylor. Caleb Foster in.
Take here soon.
Shire
might empty his bench.
Double team on Foster. Flag takes a look, shovels it, ball fake, layup. Good for Maluach.
That's the
Knipple and Maluach, all impact players. The transfer, Sion James, he's also had a major impact. His competitiveness. Lob it up, slam it down. Maluach with the triple. He's got 9 points. He's been the hottest shooter by far for Mount St. Mary's. Back in the game, Maluach. He's going to take it and hit. Maluach. Point shots for me.
what John's got to wake up over there.
31-15 with 8:50 to play in this first half. James moves it. Slam down. A rock. In the first round of the NCAA tournament against the #1 seed in the East, Duke.
Same little slip. How about that?
Again and again. Ball got knocked around, and Duke trying to push it up the floor. They do. The catch and release by
over the Clemson Tigers and was all over the place last night.
Proctor can't hit it, but the slam down by
Scottie Pippen move. Fake to the front, take it away from you from behind. Another turnover.
Yeah, he just flat lost the dribble.
I like that Scottie Pippen analogy.
Scottie used to do that to all the young guys. Proctor, one of the veterans, getting it done on this last possession.
Maluach high post, Proctor with a floating pass for the big guy who slammed. They've been yo-yoing back and forth. James on the attack. Can't get it up there. Maluach tried. He couldn't do it. His hook. And that'll drop in.
I'll name more trophies that you don't have.
The nipple. The follow-up. Oh, look at this. Maluach again. Down. Here's Gillis. Maluach right back up. And down it goes. Proctor. Off to Gillis in transition, though. They'll get another chance.
But a great play by Maluach, tipping it out to his teammates and getting a second chance opportunity.
Proctor taking on Davis chest to chest. Gillis and looking for the slam. Maluach, great adjustment. Proctor again spinning and kicking.
Another offensive rebound by Maluach and showing off the side. I would absolutely look at not playing those guys until then.
Proctor well short. Maluach collects. Got to get a shot up though. 6 to shoot. Never got to the iron. Maluach will take a long one and bury it from 3.
And why not? He was 0 for 3, makes his first free throw of the game after going 8 of 9 last night.
James right in front of his own bench. Here's Proctor. Keeps on dribbling, and a great job by Maluach closing in on a double-double. Into the paint, picked off by Gillis.
Now the 10th turnover for the Tar Heels, where each and every possession on the offensive end becomes extremely important. Trying to catch up to the Blue Devils.
Knipple again. Man, do they love to run that play.
Both guys really getting tangled up.
Sounded like a car crash.
Yeah, it was a hard hit. Both of them hit the ground very hard on that possession.
Knipple. A feathery pass. Maluach with a little hook for 2.
Longer on the possession.
Proctor. Nifty dribble. Can't stick it. Back up again. No. The follow is up and in by Maluach.
And I am going to give you a show because that's the only reason they call him Showtime Slim, OB.
Looks like Jalen Withers, for North Carolina.
Yes.
Lighten up as a Charlotte guy. One triple after another. Maluach with the slam as connected. Duke, of course, by Lenardi and company, a projected #1 seed. North Carolina on this floor next.
Georgia Tech now going to the zone defensively. I'd imagine they had a hard-fought win yesterday against Virginia.
Oh, Knipple again.
A great exit
today.
Duncan Powell trying to keep the Yellow Jackets in it. But they're going to have to find a way to get stops and possibly keep the basketball out of the hands of Con Knipple, who's had success here in this second half.
Under 4 minutes to go in Charlotte. Knipple and a slam by Maluach. 1. George lost it. Knipple scoops. Maluach slams it down.
Proctor, no. Tip, yes for Maluach.
Maluach three-point arc. He struggled in ACC play. Only 29% from beyond the 3, but makes a big one there. And again, there really hasn't been tremendous separation. However, now this time Con throws it up.
And we'll see how long Cooper Flagg remains in the game. And Knipple, too, is up to 17 points. Underneath for an easy basket from Maluach.
The freshman from Baltimore to Chandler Jackson with a floater.
And Flag, his first rebound of the night. James ahead from Maluach. Catch, layup, good. 2-0 Duke. Five make it 2 of their first 6, and Watkins has got 2 dunks.
How about that? Splitting the ball screen, getting to the cup. Jameer Watkins showing up ready to play. But you notice when they're getting their offense. It's playing quick. Maybe not even a pass. They're being aggressive early. Heads up.
Flag, the lob, and Maluach answers. Jackson into traffic over Maluach. Flag gathers. Down the floor goes Flag. Lob. Khaman the hammer. Team, easily the rookie of the year by historic portions.
He's easily the player of the year.
And easily the player of the year.
Yeah, let's go ahead and cut the nonsense. I think
the national discussion.
I think he's right there.
With he and Janai Broom is fascinating too. Foster. Maluach.
The night. Ukachukwu, who committed the foul, dribbles himself right into a mess. James with a takeaway. Knipple down to Flag. Back to Knipple. Driving. Maluach. He'll finish for the
chance to try things too. Look at the length at the top of that zone though. And just think about passing around that.
I want to see some diamond in one in the last 7 minutes. Maluach flushes.
Knipple. Hanging. Maluach with the follow. Proctor again down the lane. Left hand floater, no. Maluach there for the follow. Riley, three-pointer. Can't get it to stay down. Maluach with a rebound. Illinois 0 for 9 from the three-point line.
And of those 9 shots, Gus, Illinois, probably 5 of those shots were clean looks, not able to make it.
Knipple with the lob.
I think LeBron learned that too by spending time with Kobe, who was relentless with his practice habits.
Outlet pass, Maluach. Great catch. Another jump shot. That one going down for Trey White. 78-47. Here's James driving. Proctor wraps it around. And one for Maluach.
Marciunas, Golden State.
Marciulonis.
6'6", big, strong.
Just like that.
He drills that to put the Who's in front by 1.
Just like McNeely, in my opinion, Brody's another player that doesn't shoot enough. Once again, you're shooting 41% from 3. You should be looking to let it go every opportunity you get.
Oh, that's a great pass. And a great slam.
I believe that Reno is going to have a fantastic game, and they're going to have to do a great job taking away the 3 ball from Duke.
Well, he's absolutely capable, Dickie V, of having a fantastic game, but you see the Blue Devils going inside.
Well, you know how talented they are. He has certainly Flag 1, he has Knipple 6, and he has right there the dunking machine.
Maluach with the slam.
Too many championships to be able to put together that quick.
That's impressive as heck. 7:27 to go first half. Favorite Cameron Indoor. The inbounds and a slam from Maluach.
With no issues whatsoever.
The spin dribble, get away.
Gets the shot up there. Maluach with a follow. Into the count. And that's the end of the first half.
Draft choices.
And you know who's so
fortunate?
fortunate? Yeah, well, that's why we're so fortunate. Because now you've been with us for 45 years and changed the college basketball game, all because Red Auerbach got the best of you in the trade.
It's wide open on the feet from Flag.
So championships.
Nicely done there, and the reverse is up and in.
Oh, there he is.
Agarwal with the basket. Best looking basket today so far for Stanford. Flag. Maluach again.
Experience here in Durham at Duke University. That is her overall job, and she takes it as seriously as anyone and is great at it.
Well, we're going to give her some PR because she deserves it.
Our camera guys are too good. Yeah, they're going to find you. Oh, the slam by Maluach. And a foul, too. Again, shining today.
Look at the way they hustle, diving for balls. That's a reflection of coaching. That's a reflection of wearing the pride. They sell what that jersey brings out. It brings commitment from everybody against them.
Flag again for Maluach. Proctor on the drive with the right hand. Maluach the follow.
Sissoko goes for the block.
ACL injury. Early in his high school career. There's a drive and a miss by Wilkinson. And Maluach finally gets a rebound. Here's Caleb Foster off John Shire's bench into the lineup.
And this is a good opportunity for Caleb Foster to build some confidence, get going, and find his way truly to being part of this run for the Blue Devils. They're going to need him as this season goes along.
Maluach! And the basket. So the freshman from Powder Springs, Georgia, has now got 8 in the ball game.
And Wilkinson continues to do the job on both ends of the floor. And then when you get easy baskets as such, Coach, for a scorer, you love to see your top guys getting out in the transition, right?
Yeah, that's the kind.
Here's James. Out front flag over the top of Petritis. And tapped home Maluach.
Into Lampkin again. He's got the switch on a much smaller James. Lampkin got a shot off but couldn't finish.
Great rotation by Duke. He got him wide open down low from Maluach.
And Maluach stuffs it off.
And nobody should be able to get around Lampkin's seal with that size and frame he has.
1,001 career points for Lampkin. Congratulations to him.
Thunderous laugh when they hear that, but that is a real thing. Well, coming off last year with Jared McCain, right? He was obviously, he's hurt, but playing for the 76ers is incredible. I mean, it was a social media sensation and star. But like it seems like there's all.
Cadeau driving on Gillis. Powell lost it. Blue Devils in transition. Maluach with the left. The outside. Isaiah Evans is a flamethrower. Turnaround by Flag. Maluach another rebound.
Then R.J. Davis able to pop out to the three-point line. If you're just going to dribble in one spot, you're not going to find any openings against this Duke defense because their help side is so good.
Knipple to Maluach.
Middlebrooks. Bagley wants to get it up there. Can't stick it. Flag with the board. And now Duke with their backs up against it here in the first half, trailing 35-24. Flag. Nice dish. Downstairs. Good stuff.
Earning start here tonight. And a lot of it has to do with this environment. The best crowd they've had all year. And the guys paying them all for that. Maluach will slam it down there. Great opportunity for him stepping up in a hostile environment.
Boy, it is that. And again, that is not said every night in this building, but this crowd is making a difference early on. The student sections in particular. Duke with a basketball. Foster trying to cut in. James over the top, and the slam.
They are well beyond my range.
Payne, a determined move, got it up to the iron, but it won't fall, and Flag with a rebound. He's averaging 8 a game along with 19 points, but he's been quiet so far. Proctor finds him. Flag. Kind of a choppy dribble. Great dish underneath for Maluach. The ball back, and James to put it in for the baseline. Maluach off the entry, banks in two.
That's all you can do for Maluach is be big on the interior, make it difficult for Lynn Kidd, not allowing him to get good looks. Lynn Kidd can make tough shots. He's shown that here already tonight. Inside Maluach. For each other is happy to watch each other's success, even when your best player's on the bench standing up cheering on his teammates. Maluach! The fact that you can take some things away. What did you have success against? Well, the best team in the country on this. Khaman comes up. You also consider the 10 national championships between those coaches, the countless Final Fours. And so there's a changing of the guard and the transfer portal. Changed the game. So when you consider what was the ACC, it's a different standing that you have to look up to.
Watch the don't follow.
And back come the Blue Devils. Sion James at the point with the ball. Proctor, Knipple, Flag, and Maluach. 3 freshmen in the starting lineup. As Knipple finds Flag, he finds Maluach, and the 3 freshmen connect.
Yeah, that's the one thing you cannot allow Braden Shrewsbury to do, and that's catch and shoot. He's a player you cannot close out to. You've got to be close enough to him where a closeout is not necessary.
The coach's son averaging almost 16 a game. The lay-in NFL.com. Our MegaCast coverage begins at 8 Eastern on ABC, ESPN, ESPN Plus, and ESPN Deportes as it is tipped in by Maluach.
Get to the basket and finish. And I think he's going to really improve to be an even better three-point shooter than he is right now.
And he's got 13 points and 5 assists already in this game. There's still 3.5 to go in the first half. James, lob, Maluach again. They are.
Defend.
Just thank you. Underway. The Blue Devils get the first possession of the second half with an 8-point lead. Good ball pressure out near midcourt by Shrewsbury. Knippel handling for the Blue Devils.
Almost like a zone look underneath.
And Flagg with his 6th assist of the 3 today, and they have 11 for 16. They have left some points on the line. 7 for 13 overall. Flagg having an enormous afternoon. Maluach having a pretty good day himself.
Goal for Duke's defense throughout this game is going to be to keep both Jalen Lowe and Ishmael Leggett out in the painted areas. We get a look at Duke's starting 5. Sion James, that won the last 7 games with him at the point. And you see him dropping the dime from the same gentleman, how important defense is. They did it on the court playing for Coach K and also coaching alongside him. They have gotten their message across to their respective teams.
Blue Devils with 8 straight wins, including a December win here at Cameron against number 2 Auburn. Getting inside for the flush. Now to make sure you get in, come to Duke and win a game, right? In January. Knippel off the iron. Oh, knocked away, but count that basket.
They've had their momentum building off of turning Duke over. They were able to get it going on the offensive end, the back-to-back buckets heading into the timeout, but haven't been able to capitalize on the offensive end since.
Flagg thinking about a triple. James underneath, knocked away, but the slam is up and in.
Miller and the alley-oop, and tried to do it with one hand, and then losing the handle, and Duke with the basketball.
One of those situations, Yigatulu, I'd love to see him catch that ball with 2 hands. Better control.
And at the other end, a beautiful
over to him, and easier said than done. The times that they've been able to break the paint, SMU's been able to come up with some good things.
.37-30, 1:30 to go. Flagg the alley-oop and a beautiful pass. 10 points, 12 rebounds. First time he's been in a big-time matchup against a top 10 team. Freshman from Turkey. And there's the alley-oop.
Look at less than 4 minutes left to go. I mean, obviously, it looks like Duke is going to go in and go to 4-0 in the ACC. But this SMU team, they have shown flashes of being able to hang in there. They're still going to be a formidable team in this ACC. As you see, another lob by Knippel.
It's Lawal. So those of you who followed the Rams knew him as Toby Lawal. He is Toby Lawal because that's the way he prefers the pronunciation. And we're happy to oblige as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very few things is important about choosing your name.
At least one full on just the way out. Yep, little zone here, little try something different. Duke's pretty good against zones because of their shooting. And they rebound the ball so well, so it'll be interesting.
Foster, foul line extended for Mason Gillis, getting his first time.
Good defense. That's sad for
but just a little bit.
Just a little, not a lot. No, some are worse.
Well, you got another half left. We'll see how bad it gets. 5-point lead for Duke.
Yeah, Duke's got to get back in control of the game, and they kind of lost it.
That'll help. Knippel for Maluach.
I think he's a lottery pick. I think he's a good player. I think sometimes we get carried away when guys have a good year, good start. It's not easy to be a lottery pick. Another nice pass. 2 good plays. It's about NIL right now.
Flag off the miss. Couldn't finish. Maluach's can.
Playing in front of a tough crowd, and you just keep them quiet. You play good, and you get everybody in the game. Everybody gets an opportunity.
Balance has been a staple of Josh Shire's teams, more so than ever here in his third year. By the way, it's his 400th game on staff today, Josh Shire. And Duke with him on staff, obviously under Mike Krzyzewski for most of those years. 308 and 91. They're going to be 3-0.
Louisville, something certainly to watch to see how long he could be out of the lineup.
One of the things you want to do when you go against Duke in here is you want to try to shorten the possession, shorten the game, shrink the court as much as you can.
Maluach the lob and the finish. Duke's on the board.
One they make. That was one of the best defensive plays that Duke had. And had great pressure on the ball.
Bailey said thank you very much.
Yeah, well, Bailey has had 41 in the game already this year, so that dude can score.
Blue Devils get it back, approaching 6 to play. Bailey second in the Southland Conference in scoring, and there's a chance for 3.
Count it! Tomato. Look at that dig by Maluach. That's another tough two.
Bailey contested mid-range. Here's Knippel. Giant lead. Maluach the finish.
Great choice by Jalen Anderson. And it forces Duke to take the timeout.
Trapping half-court pressure. Easy lob. Maluach. Minute of the first half.
I mean, you're this close and you shot 26% from the floor in the first half. Right, yes. So I don't know if the paint was falling off the wall in the locker room, but that works. And that has worked all game. His office is across from Coach K's. I've been in Coach K's office before. And when you come off the elevator up there, there are the 5 national championship trophies sitting there. And I said, John, how come they're up here where no one can see them? He's like, oh, we probably have some replicas around, and there's probably some in the locker room. And that could be a full-time job, being the person that dusts the...
The lob to Maluach and a hammer from the big fella.
Knippel to inbound. Maluach the screen. Proctor up top, and Maluach the finish.
Than the top 25 teams Duke has played. In fact, in the 2 losses to Arizona and Kentucky, Knippel 1 of 16 from 3. But again, in that Kansas game, you go back and watch that game. He had a lot of open ones with which John Shire said, we're good. We can live with that. And those are eventually going to go.
Yeah, 0 for 8 3, but he was happy with the 8 looks. And he also a little colder the sense, though he had some big threes late against Arizona. But he did go a little unnoticed in this incredible freshman class. And very quickly, to talk to folks who were at Duke practices preseason, they were blown away by Knippel. And he has been much more than a shot maker for them in the early going.
Well, he was 0 for 8 in that game against Kansas and still controlled the game for Duke.
Maluach inside. Maluach with a quiet night so far, 4 and 3 in 11 minutes. Flag will get it to him. That's not quiet. There's a wild drive by Arrington. Cooper's got the rebound. Foster again. Midway through the second half, Duke has allowed 4 points in the half, all on free throws, and count that bucket.
Increases their lead to 4. 3:33 to go. Duke's been good out of timeouts. Let's see what John Shire has cooked up. They have Maluach. He grabs it and he throws it down. Great job. Kansas
against Wisconsin as well, which is not easy to do.
Knippel down to Flag. Maluach the rebound, and he's up strong to get. Will go and get Arizona back within 2.
Excellent job turning the corner to get into the lane.
Good ball movement here by the Blue Devils, and Maluach with a chance for a 3-point, and Krivas capitalizes.
Well, they're going to continue to try to pound the glass. But I still think Arizona needs to really look inside to try to take advantage of Krivas and Trey Townsend down low.
A quiet start tonight so far for Khaman, who is Duke's leading scorer in their first 2 games this year against Maine and Army. Wow, and a corner 3.
Creating movement and getting the defense to move and chase to create gaps within the defense that Cooper Flagg will learn how to attack. It's when it's telegraphed and you know it's coming, defense is going to dig down and make you think as opposed to just instinctually make a play.
James drives it up top. Maluach back on the floor. An easy. And that ball finds its way in. Might have been touched by Maluach on the way. Corey Tripp, 12.3 per game leading scorer for Wofford. Terriers 3 for 15 early. Here's Maluach on the roll and finish from Knippel.
Situations. I need to see better communication on the switch and the slip screens that Wofford's been able to deploy and get open shots. They just haven't gotten the shots to fall.
And Duke has 1 for 11 for 3 on one side, 5 for 9 on the other. 15-2 Blue Devil run. James got tripped up into Maluach, and Maluach, top-ranked high school player out of this state of North Carolina from Fayetteville this year. Another miss inside by Jackson Civils. Here comes Knippel. Gillis, the only Duke player who's played yet to score. 9 of the 10 had a point for Duke. On the roll, Maluach finishes again. Come on, Maluach with now.
Talk about the three-point shots. Wofford's gotten good looks. If they get some to go, John Shire and Duke, they're going to have a lot to look at defensively, but they've got to clean up.
Even up 37, John Shire threw his hands up there. And then Caleb Foster threw the ball up.
You really have to put pressure on him if you can. He's averaging over 4 turnovers, but he is an excellent passer.
Maluach on the up.
In Kentucky within striking distance. That's been the difference. Duke is getting easy 2s, and Kentucky's making 3s.
Proctor's had a terrific first half. Floats it up. Maluach will slam it home. Proctor driving on Brea. Pulls up. Off the front of the rim. Maluach there to lay it back in.
An up screen, then get a screen from Maluach. There it is.
Kirk Kriisa has taken the place of Butler for Kentucky. Knippel knocked away by Williams, but Knippel finds Maluach. Picked 8th in the league preseason in the SEC. So many good teams in that league.
Yeah, that's a monster. Boy, Cooper Flagg's made so many plays right in a row. The assist being the
North Carolina. Knippel denied. Right there to clean it up. Khaman
way would be in that mismatch 4.
Around and out on Flagg, kept alive by Gillis. Maluach throws it down. Away.
Oh, they're not.
The largest lead was 32 for the Blue Devils. Proctor tries to dump it off. Maluach gathers, goes up, and he gets the roll. 20. Well, win or lose, when you come in and play in this building, whether you're a mid-major or an ACC rival, you will never forget coming into Cameron.
Oh, you won't. It was one of the cool things.
Chris is from South Portland. Played a couple of years at Notre Dame before transferring back home to play at Maine. Flagg puts it on the deck. Maluach. He's got Ontario.
They play a rotating, three-headed monster at their bigs. Keelan Steele starting this game. A guy who's really battled injuries. Has redshirted the last 2 years.
Once again, Flagg.
Their wings are athletic, and he likes their physicality and skill up front.
This game was tied at 6. Duke went on a run and has maintained a double-figure